Okay, so we know we're at top dead center cams and crank. I had my keyway here because this is keyed. That is not factory. So there you go, there's that. What we're going to do here first is we're going to get our oil pump gear on, and there's a key. It's keyed for the oil pump. You get this on here first, and stick your bolt in there. Tighten her up. Okay, we'll have to torque that later because you can't hold it in place right now. So some speeds have 2 gears, some have 1. So with your pulleys, you have two different kinds. One has a big spacer on the one side, and one's evenly spaced. The one that's evenly spaced is for the timing chain, and the one with the bigger space is for the oil pump, because it pushes off this pulley enough to clear for the oil for the timing chain. This actually has different amount of teeth. There might be a different amount of teeth. Yeah, it is a different amount of teeth. So slide that guy on there. In the space, you want the spacer pointing out towards the front of the motor. You put the chain on there. Get your oil pump gear. I kind of eyeball it up real quick to get the chain on it because the pump is keyed, or the pump sprocket is keyed. We'll torque that down later because you can't really do it right now. So then you have your guide and your tensioner. The guide goes down here. It actually bolts into the main girdle. We'll just start those bolts. And then you have one that goes up here. And I'm missing a bolt for it. I have to go find that real quick. So now that we have the bolts, because I had to go find them all, we have the guide that's on there already, and then we have the tensioner, and it has this little bolt here with a little shoulder on it that goes in. It rides on this spring right here, as you can see. So that we're going to put in first. We're gonna stick our tensioner in there. We're gonna slip the spring up around that bolt. I can get it here without these things popping out 100 times on me. And then we're going to slide our shoulder bolt in there. Perfect. Whoop, missed it. There we go. Tighten those guys up. Now we can tighten our oil pump chain bolt, or oil pump sprocket. Okay. There we have it. Now we're going to get our timing chain. Our timing gear, put our timing gear on there. Now this should be perfectly timed because the timing's never changed because of the keyed crank, but we'll see. Put our lever arm on there. Okay. Then we're going to put our guide arm on there. They rotate, so when we apply pressure, this is nice and tight up on top. What we're going to do now, we're going to set our tensioner back. And we're going to put something in there like that to block it from extending. And we're going to start those bolts. Tighten them up. And you say you got slop here, you just release the tensioner. And now everything's tight. Tight like a tiger. Okay, so now we're going to have to tighten these bolts back up, torque them. Those get torqued to 50 foot-pounds, I believe. 55 foot-pounds. I'll have to double check real quick. But I'll get a better angle at it. So what you do, you're supposed to take the timing tool out, but I don't take it out. But what you're going to do, you're going to put the crescent wrench on the gear, or on the hex of the cam, and then you're going to, opposite of force, tighten the cam bolt. Same thing for both sides. I don't take it out because I know that I'm not going to slip and mess up. So there you go. Everything's tight. Everybody's happy. Everything's at top dead center. So now you just can remove your top dead center pin. Put your plug back in. Tighten that guy up. And then you can remove your timing tool up top. Take some wiggling of the cams to get it out. Get it out. There's that. Now we're going to move on to the timing cover. So now, the OEM style is 100% silicone all the way around there. I hated that, so I called Cometic and had them make me a gasket for the front cover. They are available if you call them, or you can call me. But what I'm doing now is I'm putting a dressing on the timing cover itself so that the gasket sticks to the timing cover and it doesn't flop around when you're trying to put it on. Alright, so that's it. It's placed down there. Now time to put it on the engine. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put RTV at the split lines. where the head meets the block and where the oil pan meets the block. So we're going to slide this bad boy on there. There are locating dowels that will help in lining up the front cover onto the engine. Get a bolt. Run that in there real quick. Hold her steady. Get another one on the other side. Right in the middle. And now we can put in all our other bolts. Okay, got the rest of the bolts. They're all tightened up. Now time to torque. The little bolts are 97 inch-pounds. So we're going to go ahead and set our wrench to 97 inch-pounds. We're going to start with these two in the middle. And then work our way from the center out. The 13 millimeters to 40 foot-pounds. Right here, ding, ding, ding. To 40 foot-pounds. Alright, so there's that. Then we get our crank pulley. Slide that on there. Crank bolt. There's that. We'll torque this. I'm going to leave it loose for now because it's not torqued. We're going to torque that. I don't have a capability of torquing it right now. So there you go. There you have it. And it is the Mazdaspeed built engine. Done, timed, built, rods, pistons, all of it. Start to finish. A couple things I didn't do. I didn't cut rings. I didn't gap rings. That was already done. I didn't take a video of it. I didn't latch the valves because that's already done. I did it on the last time it was built. Bearing clearances were all, I plastic gauged it. Everything was fine. And then I had the idea to build the motor. Then I had the idea to videotape it. But yeah, so that's that. And I hope you guys enjoyed. There'll be many more videos to come, I think. I really enjoyed videotaping it. I'm probably not too great at it, but I liked it. So I'm going to do it probably more for engine builds and maybe car builds. I'm just got a brand new car, and well, not brand new, but new to me, and I'm going to build it. And maybe I'll take you guys on that adventure too. Who knows?